Hey everybody, this is Eve Hennessy of Bitcoin Kindergarten, also the author of the Crypto and DeFi Tracker. I just wanted to answer the question, what is a blockchain? People ask me this all the time, like what is a blockchain? So you may know Bitcoin is the first blockchain technology. It's a coin, we're all investing in it now. The people are making so much money. There's so much new business happening. There's so much new technology developing. But what is a blockchain? So I am here to answer this in the simplest of terms. And basically all it is a network of computers. So each computer is called a node or a block. So it's a computer with a certain kind of software, very high-powered, good computers, usually, especially for Bitcoin. But it's not always true for other systems, but basically it's a block. And so what happens and why the blockchain is such a great technology is because one message, we'll call it a Bitcoin message, just for an example, but it could be some other kind of information on some other kind of blockchain, but we'll talk about Bitcoin because it's the biggest one that everyone knows the name of. So it is an encrypted message, which would be a value of a number, like say, $35 worth of Bitcoin. So it has a hash, and it has a hash, and the hash is this big long number that's letters and numbers. And it goes from one computer block or node to the next one to get verified. And what it does is it has to go through each block or a certain number of blocks to get a verification. And in order to get to where it's going, that's why when you send somebody Bitcoin or crypto, it doesn't send like instantaneously. It has to take a little time to go through all the blocks. And the amazing thing about it is that the block can only go forward. It can't go backwards. And also, if there's one tiny letter or number off in that encrypted code, I think it's 52 characters, I'm not sure, then it won't make it into the next block to get verified. So that's why the blockchain is an amazing technology, because it's very secure, very, very secure. And there's nobody that can come in and tamper with it. It's all about math. Like Bitcoin itself, the blockchain is running and no one can even stop it. Like nobody owns it. There's no CEO. It's just, people who have decided, they want to run a node. They want to be miners. They want to get rewards. You get rewards for being a node or a block or a verifier. So, there's people all over the world who have this as their business. And that's how the network keeps going. It's not just one person. It's not one company or even one country. That's why they call it decentralized, because there isn't one person that can go in there and change it, which is totally different in regular technology. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button and hit all if you want to get notifications. You can come on and ask any question you want. You're going to have phone call questions later on. But I just switched to this channel, so I have no viewers on this channel. So please subscribe and let people know. Come on, ask any question you want. And I will answer it. If I don't know the answer, I will send you to somebody who does. And if you don't understand my answer, you can ask the same question again. This is kindergarten. We're not expected to know a lot of things. So let me think of it again. What is a blockchain? So, because like a technology a program will be like, oh, it's a system of nodes, but like, what is a node? It's a person with a computer. It's a computer network. And Bitcoin is the biggest computer network in the world, and it's also the most stable. And it only had one little outage somewhere in the beginning. Can't remember what it was from. But it's been going on for 12 years, and that's why now it's getting so popular. People are realizing, wow, this is very incorruptible. It's also called incorruptible because of the reason that I told you before, because those lines of code, those hashes need to be verified by so many different chains, different nodes, and also it can't go backwards. So you can't, you can't mess with the information. It only goes forward, and if it isn't perfectly the exact right thing, then it will be rejected. So it's great. I was just reading some stuff about Filecoin. Not right now because I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I'm going to put a link where I just got free Filecoin on Coinbase today. It's a brand new coin that they're listing, and you can watch videos and they'll give you free coins. They're very simple videos, and they give you like $2, $3, $10, whatever. And the good news is that this could be worth a lot of money someday if you just hold on to it or you buy more. So what's interesting about the Filecoin is a kind of information system where people are writing, storing information. So it's very encrypted. So say if I write a report on, something, even some government thing, like somebody can't go in and change it. It's there forever, and it's verified, and it's incorruptible. So blockchain is an amazing technology. It's called decentralized, incorruptible. It's also called uncensorable because nobody can go in there and stop it, because it will just go to another node. Any person can just pop up a computer and become a node. And it's generally like a lucrative business. So lots of people want to do this. So that's all I'm going to say. That's a blockchain. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Ask me any questions that you want to know, and I'll answer them in another time. But I'm just here to answer all of your questions and to make sure you don't get scammed, and to let you know how easy it is to get crypto and Bitcoin, and how easy it is to make money on it, how easy it is to learn about it. It really isn't hard. It just takes a little while to get your mind around it, because we're used to like a computer with a URL. There's a big server somewhere with a bunch of computers that are storing the information. Even when that was, 10 years ago, even that was hard to get your mind around. Now it's just very simple. But now this new technology is different because it's run by blocks and nodes. And there isn't one server where you can go in there and pull the plug. There's no plug that could be pulled. That's why no government can censor it. They can regulate how you can get it, how you can sell it, but they can't actually censor it itself. That's why a lot of people, in America, they think, okay, Bitcoin is like a stock. It has a CEO, it's owned in America, but America is just a very small part of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. It's a very worldwide phenomenon. Of course, in America, we have a lot of wealth, so we do own a lot of it. But, it's not owned by anyone. It's there's different kinds of blockchains and different kind of crypto. They're not all decentral. There are some that people own. You could have a private blockchain, and it's just that, you have a certain amount of blocks and you're verifying the information, and but you could start it and stop it. So don't get scammed. Only buy from reputable exchanges that you've heard of, that you've Googled. Don't ever buy anything unless you Google it. There's so many scams. I was watching Ivan today, and he was showing there's an AI bot doing YouTube videos trying to get you to buy, a certain kind of coin. So there's so many scams. Just stick to the basics. Stick to people who've been around a long time. I've been in crypto for 3 years, maybe 3.5. And I'm old timer in crypto. So anyone who's been doing, videos for 5, 6, 7 years, these are the people you want to listen to. You want to check out their reputation, and you don't want to buy any stuff because your friend suggested it, because even our friends are getting scammed by other friends. So don't buy any of that stuff, because you can lose all of your money very easily. However, if you have a sensible practice buying crypto and Bitcoin, And unless you're really, a bit nervous when the price drops, that's the only thing, the price drops a little bit, don't get nervous and sell, just hold on to it. Or if the price really drops a lot, buy more, because it does keep going up in value, and it is being adopted worldwide now, and by big money, huge amounts of corporations. Everybody's FOMOing into crypto right now. You can read about it in Forbes, Bloomberg, on the news, the financial news. It used to be that Bitcoin was a scam, but Bitcoin isn't a scam. It's a new technology. And a lot of times when people don't understand the technology, they just say, oh, it's a scam, oh, it's a bubble. And I live in Washington, D.C., a lot of very educated people here, but very few of them have any clue what is crypto, what is Bitcoin. So they always have that same answer, like, oh, it's a scam, or oh, it's a bubble. Oh yeah, Warren Buffett doesn't like it. Like that's as far as they go. And that tells me that they have not spent 1 hour of their life looking into what is Bitcoin. Or maybe they started to look and they couldn't understand it because the way it was explained was very complicated in a language they didn't understand. So don't be one of those people, because the rest of us who are more curious and more willing to learn, we learn some things that really change our life and for the better. And you can make good money. It's still early to get into crypto. It's worth finding out about if you're into programming or you're looking for a job, even though you don't even know anything about programming. Blockchain is not a complicated technology, so there's lots of jobs out there. It's a good industry to get into. If you're a lawyer, any halfway lawyer, wants to get into crypto, can be so sought after, make so much money because there's not that many. So many people, they're just afraid to learn new stuff, but you can learn new stuff. Just keep your mind open and don't be afraid to look stupid, because that's why a lot of these people don't learn, because they get very proud. But they need to learn, because you got to learn. If you're one of these guys, like looks very classy, everything's, you're a finance guy with a very nice car, and you say, oh, Bitcoin is a bubble. Like, you can't do that anymore. You have to know what it is, because now people look ignorant if you don't know what it is, especially if you're in some kind of business field, especially finance or banking. That's just not acceptable anymore. So now everybody's scrambling to find people who can explain Bitcoin to them and crypto. I can explain it to you. Shoot me a message, and I do consulting with individuals or even companies. Even if I'm not going to give you the top advice for your company, but I'm going to explain some things about how does a blockchain work and why are other companies starting to use it, because now there's a lot of this technology is just spreading and growing and blossoming. Like every single day there's something new that's happening in crypto and blockchain. So crypto and blockchain is a blockchain just describes the blocks. Crypto just means encrypted. So cryptocurrency means encrypted currency, but basically it also means, encrypted currency on the blockchain. So crypto and blockchain are interchangeable. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. Altcoins are anything that isn't Bitcoin. So there's so much going on, right? You can get insurance. You can get a loan for your house. You can verify, did your tea come from an organic plot in China? And where's the plot? You can get lawyer contracts. You can have contracts. You can have agreements. You can store information. You can buy property. You can sell music. You can make art and put it on the blockchain. So this is happening, within the last few years. Like, this is exploding, and this is really so many things that you can do. So it's good to have a working knowledge of what it is if you're in any kind of industry, and if you're just a curious person. So I'm an artist, I'm very thrilled that blockchain and art have come together to make this thing called NFTs. So I have a few NFTs if you want to buy some, which is pretty cool. It's actually great for an artist. Like, these are all revolutionary ideas, because now you can buy my painting, but then you can also buy a digitally altered version of it, or just a digital copy. And this digital copy is going to last forever, and it's verifiable. Like, nobody can steal it and make a copy of the copy, because it has the imprint of the hash, that long code that you get, when you do a transaction on blockchain. So I'm very excited about that, because now it means, like, even one painting I do have on Rarible, and it's a painting that I painted over. So the painting doesn't even exist anymore, but it does exist on the blockchain. So I like that. It's very good for artists, because artists get to keep the money. And then another amazing thing is that, at least on Rarible, not all of the NFT exchanges, you get royalties. Like, I can put, okay, I want 20%, when it resells. So it's going to be selling forever, and they'll still get that money. So this is great for an artist. Like, pretty much blockchain is great for every industry, unless, you're an accountant or a lawyer, because there are certain industries that are going to be diminished, like even a mortgage broker. Like, I mean, it's going to transition over to crypto and blockchain. I don't know how long it's going to take, but that's where it's going. So that's just a few things it can do. So it's good to know what it is. Write me your questions, hire me out. I will walk you through how to get your cryptos. I can walk you through UNISWAP, MetaMask, decentralized finance, different exchanges, and the basic, because we all have to start at the basic. I started with Coinbase. I still like Coinbase. It's very regulated. You can't lose your money. Even if you lose your password, you can get your password back. Once you get into higher, more intricate levels of crypto, you do have to be a little more careful, and it's not quite so secure. So that few dollars you're paying to Coinbase is not, people get upset over it, but I don't know why. It's really nothing. It's just not as cool as some of the other ones, because it's centralized and it's evil, big corporation. Crypto. I mean, there's a lot of business now in crypto. It's how it's going to be. So some people get into crypto in the early days because of the, the idea that, a bank should be controlling all the money. I mean, who doesn't like that? That's great. And, banks, I mean, everybody saw what happened in the United States. Not everybody, some people were hardly grown up then, but, the banks, lost so much money, and then the government just gave them all the money back, and then they still got, the bank executives still got their, 50 million bonuses and for Christmas and stuff. So, everyone, if they weren't outraged, should be outraged, because, and every time you pay, like, 20 minutes late, you have to pay all this money, and banks aren't giving interest anymore, but you can get interest in your crypto. I have one crypto that I get 21% interest in. Amazing, right? That's good interest. So come to crypto, everybody. You can come. You can ask me your questions. You can even call me. I'm going to start having my phone available for people that want to call in, because it's fun for me too. Get your Bitcoin on Coinbase. Buy a few dollars every week. I try to convince everybody of this. If you just buy a few dollars every week, it's going to add up, and you could have a lot of money one day, just in money that you weren't even paying attention to, because crypto is this hugely growing ecosystem. It's growing fast. It's growing greatly, and many people are making a lot of money by just investing a little bit in crypto. You can buy all the ones on Coinbase. You can buy whatever ones you want, but just get some, make sure you have Bitcoin. And I say this every video, but like Bitcoin Cash is not Bitcoin, only better because it's cash and it's cheaper. So it's good just get Bitcoin, do a little bit of study on the other coins. I mean, you can buy Bitcoin Cash, but you know, it's not like the best investment. I ended up selling all mine. Ethereum Classic isn't. Ethereum is a good one too. A lot of people are investing in. Right today, the price is low on Ethereum. It's about, somehow I forgot the price. Is it 500 and something or 400? Anyway, it's 460. But a lot of people value it, you know, at about $1,000. That's another subject. The most important thing about Bitcoin too is, you know, you look at it and you go, oh my God, it's like $18,000 for one. You can buy 0.0002 of a Bitcoin. So you just buy a tiny bit. It doesn't really, you don't have to buy a whole one. You can get it on your Cash App. I was just telling my friend today, like, just get $1 in your Cash App, because so many of us, including myself, had not saved any money and had not invested money until we got into crypto. And you're like, you know what? Investing $1 is a very empowering thing to do for yourself and is the beginning of a huge change. Because then after a while, you're like, okay, I'm going to buy this, you know, $10 awful shirt, you know, some cheap Amazon thing. You're like, no, you know, just get a little Bitcoin. And then, you know, with lately, you know, the past months, it's been skyrocketing. It's expected to keep going up because everyone is getting into it. All the big money now is getting into it. So, I mean, I've done well, and I'm expecting to do like 10 times as well, you know, in the coming years and the coming months. We'll see. You know, not every month is good. And, you know, some people have lost money, but it's only because they buy high and sell low. Like, if you buy high and the price drops, don't sell it. Just wait till the next time it goes that high. Then you can sell it then. In the meantime, just get a second job or make some more money so you can get more crypto. By the way, I have a job for you. I have an abs challenge going on right now, the holiday abs challenge. And then January 1st, I'm going to have the New Year's abs challenge. So it's 3 slots a day. We do 8-minute abs. At noontime, we also do Wim Hof breathing and arm weights. So the noontime takes half an hour, but you can come in late, you can leave early, like it's Zoom. You're not disturbing the class. If you're late, early, everyone has schedules. So I charge $99 for the New Year's abs because it's 8 weeks. New Year's, well, not 8, 6. New Year's to Valentine's Day, but now we've already started our abs Thanksgiving till January 5th, and we're already very strong. You know, it's a cool place. You come in, you meet a few people, but also I am offering $25 affiliate fee, cash, whatever way you want it, Venmo, PayPal, crypto. If anyone, you know, I'll give you an affiliate link, your own link, and then you can promote it, invite your friends, however you want to do it. And I'm paying a very high affiliate rate because I want to motivate you to make more money for me so I can buy more crypto. Then you can buy more crypto too. Like, it's great. You know, it's not just like before crypto. And I've talked to so many people who had the same experience. Before crypto, like, all I was doing was just paying my credit cards and not really advancing very much. Just like, yeah, this is going to take so long, you know. I mean, sometimes I will sell very expensive paintings and get to pay a big chunk. But, you know, crypto is a game changer, and it motivates me to work. Because you're like, oh, you get money, you get crypto, and then it doubles, triples, quadruples, 10 times, 20 times. We can get into altcoins, but there's a lot of coins that you can just do really well in if you have a good strategy, which I do. And it's very exciting. So come do abs. Also, you're invited. We're on Zoom. It's about usually like 3, 4, 5, 6 people show up. Hopefully, I'm just starting, so hopefully it'll be like 10, 15 people. And 8 minutes only. Nobody's watching you because you're just like a little square on the Zoom and everyone's doing their apps. So come do that with us. And I'm going to put that link on the bottom. I'm going to put my links before I go to sleep now. All right, see you guys later, and get some crypto. Tell your friends. Anyone can come on here. I explained it to my parents, lots of people. And you just keep asking questions, and then I keep answering. Because the problem is with people who are like developers, they've been into technology since they were like 10 years old, making programs, whatnot. So they're going to use a lot of language that persons like myself don't even understand. I've actually been in Blockchain Academy. I study crypto every day for like a whole hour. I listen to all of these other YouTubers and other information, and you can listen to them too. I'll listen to Ivan. But maybe sometimes you're like, what is he talking about? Because there might be a lot of terms that you don't understand, or just basic concepts. So what you can do is you can come to me and you can ask about those basic concepts or those terms. What do they mean? What is he talking about? Because you really want to understand the basics. Sometimes a lot of people really get into a lot of the little, exciting, cool technologies and stuff, but they sometimes don't understand the basic concepts of trading, the basic concepts of buying, selling, the basic concepts of what is crypto, the basic concepts of how not to lose your money by not writing down your key phrase if you're into certain, when you get your MetaMask and whatnot. One day we all got like $3,000 free money on UNISWAP. That was an amazing day. Like, crypto's so great. You guys got stimulus. We were on this exchange. It's called UNISWAP. And then one day they decided to make a unicoin, Uniswap coin. And that day they decided to give everyone who'd been using Uniswap, was it 400 Uniswap? And then the price skyrocketed. It was worth about $2,700 that day. I exchanged most of mine for Ethereum because I know how markets work, and I knew it was going to come back down, which it did. Now it's not worth $2,700, worth right, 500 or something, 600, 700. But I switched mine over to Ethereum. So I have got a little stack of Ethereum, so that was good. So it's very exciting. And other people never talk about taxes, but this is something that we need to know, especially living in the United States or Europe. There's maybe a few countries, Portugal and whatnot, where they're very lenient on the crypto taxes. Also, is it Wyoming is good? So I'll move to Wyoming. So don't just think, this is what even people in Robinhood, people who are new to trading, like, yeah, it's great, buying, selling, this and that, but taxes are happening, and it is all trackable. Like, that's the thing. It is not good money laundering money. It is traceable. People can find out how, generally, they can find out, if they want to, they can. And, yeah, you want to, you don't want to. I do know people who just don't worry about that, but I think I would worry not worrying about that. It's better just to pay, even if we don't want to, which of course, who does? I don't. All right, have a great day. Take care. Hit the likes, ask me questions. And if you think I'm so boring, like, let me know. Do I just go on and on? Like, I enjoy talking, but be nice about it. And I don't know. I'll find my way here. Take care, you guys. Ciao.